Hey everybody, Troop here, and I just wanted to make a quick stick war video. So, in today's video, we're going to be running this more aggro deck. Now, when recording this audio, I am doing a voiceover, so, starting off this round, we do increase speed here, just because the beginning of the games are pretty boring. So, we go ahead and push tower immediately. We get tower. We walk over to see if they built any archers. They did not, so we got a quick attack on their economy. Honestly, we did pretty well there. We saw they had bombers, so we ended up pulling back the tower. So with saying that we only had a couple people Sickle Wrath left. Sorry. I kind of am trying out Sickle Bear in this deck, because I saw this top deck with Sickle Bear in it, and I kind of edited it a bit. So, we do push tower again, try to get some chip damage on it. He wastes Scorch there on archers, which at the time I didn't really pay much attention to it. So, I'm trying out Sickle Bear here. We do another increased speed, skipping all this building of the army part. So nothing much happens. We're kind of just building up our army here, and we're getting ready to push. I do read Sickle Bear a bit more, but nothing other than that really is going to happen here in this little time lapse, or increased speed or whatever. So this deck is more trying out if Sickle Wrath is any good since I've last played with them. We end up getting a good push here. I get my Sickle Bear in the back here around their economy. Now, I don't know how Sickle Bear's damaging works, so I kind of just chip off some damage. I realize we have a high chance of winning this, but I do send archers away to heal. At the time, I thought I wasn't going to win. I was going to win this no matter what. But I ended up seeing that they pulled their Speartons up, and I pulled away because I only had a couple units left. Yeah, I do end up summoning the ability where you summon the Sickle Wrath just to get some more units on the field. Now, I know my archers are damaged. I don't know why I did not send them back to garrison here. I don't get it. But I do push again, seeing that I got some more units out here. And he retreats. I see he has Sickle Bear, so I do have to watch out for that. But honestly, we have tower, and he put both units. I don't know why people, especially in my arena and my ranks, don't put their miners away and then put their units out like I do. But this is a victory for us. I'm just gonna say that now. Yeah, honestly, in this round when I was playing, I did not like how Sickle Bear worked. This round was very quick though, so we are gonna play another. So we switch the deck. We end up getting King and Control Whip. Now this next game we get we do another quick time lapse here at the beginning at the start of the round. We pretty much have the same thing, just with Control Whip and King. We get our 2 Sickle Wraths out to send push tower this time, and we get tower again with no interruptions. Sorry. So we do push there. I don't know what to really say there. We get a pretty decent army up, so I don't know why I didn't push with this. I guess I was waiting for my archer or whatever, but in my eyes I should have just pushed here since I saw it like that. So I don't really know why I did that. So we push, we see they have the Toxic Dead, so they obviously are running a Chaos deck. At the time I didn't really picture this much, that I should have pulled back to build up an army. Now, I don't know why the Chaos guys, why the Toxic Dead back Castle Archers or whatever was there, even though they have archers. They do push here, so I have to pull back because 2 archers against 3 archers is not a good math equation. And I was saving crystals for our Speartons at the time. So we do another quick time lapse here, building up the army. With them capturing tower, I was worried that they would have just stayed there. Now, I'm wait for my golden spearton from king to come, since I'm getting the upgrade. So I should have really increased speed here on the time lapse, but it's good. We got a spearton and I end up pushing. Now we do get we do have a little bit of tower interruption, but they pull back for some reason, even though we only they could have saw the golden spearton but we do push here just to continue pushing them. But we do pretty well here, but they have more jugs. I should have just pulled out here, but I didn't. Now in this oh, holy voice crack, but now here we get scorched, so we send archers back. I'm pretty sure they won't live here. Now I should have just fully pulled back here. I don't know why I didn't go all the way back. There's no reason to. But other than that, I was pretty scared that they were gonna push me. And since my army was very, very low, I didn't think I would be able to live. But they didn't end up pushing me, so I ended up we do a quick time lapse here. And we build up our army again. We start building up our army again. We get our archers back. Thankfully, none of them died. That would have been really bad for us. So we push. We end up popping bubble and raged. I thought they would be at tower, but they just weren't. I don't know why. But I send golden spearton back to protect, and we continue building up. Not much happens. Our second golden spearton ends up coming out here, and I do a push with everything. I don't know why I was user controlling king here. I guess I was looking for flag. I'm pretty sure I didn't look for flag. But since they're doing toxic deads, yeah, I don't have any heal abilities. Now they use scorch again, which is depressing. And their archers are out, which is a first. But then I realized that they're jug spamming. Yep, jug spamming in the big 2-6. I was not expecting them to jug spam here, honestly. So I pretty much concealed my fate here and accepted defeat. But I don't resign here because I couldn't really tell how much they had. See, I had chip damage on their tower, so as long as I could turtle long enough that I could, if I could turtle long enough to survive till deathmatch, which at the time I didn't know how long was left, and that I could maybe live. See, all their jugs seemed pretty low here, and I have plenty of archers to laser. I just needed a front line. But they had so many archers here, I don't know what I was thinking. So we pretty much are cooked here. We have everything we possibly can do. We're building units. King is returning, so we have no golden speartons. They have heals. They have everything to counter us because we don't have a front line. Our front line is mainly just weak-ish units. We do get a quick. We kill them, but their archer spam was too much and killed our archer force. So they kind of just got a free run down to get our damage on it. But they didn't damage us. They pulled back, thankfully. So we end up we quickly pull out here and do another time lapse since they let us build back up. Now, I was scared. Now that I knew they were jug spamming, I pretty much concealed I concealed my fate. I know I'm saying that a lot, but there is not much this deck can do against jug spam except for spearton archer spam. And I could do that, but I just didn't have the resources or anything at that point. So I don't know why they sacked their miners here. I guess they just ran out of points or whatever, but we were so weak. I swear if they pushed with jugs, any kind of jug force, we would be dead. But we do get a decent amount of stuff up. We get both golden speartons back. So we push tower. We send Golden Spiritans back to King, because if you don't, they just keep going forward. It's not a good strat. So, our time lapse ends about here, and we push forward. Now, my thought process here was that their force wasn't built back up since they sacked miners, but oh brother, how I was wrong. They had their archer force even bigger, and they had less jugs. I should have learned from my mistakes and not done that. I popped flag on King, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough. They kind of steamroll our little Spiriton force we had, and they push back up. King is still alive somehow at the time, but I'm pretty sure he dies. Yeah, he dies here. So we sit at tower, we send archers back, and I'm pretty sure they do push. Yeah, they push here. So they push us, and we can't do anything, to be honest. I should have. There's nothing we can do except for hope and pray that our castle archers can hold their jugs off long enough to build back up a quick defending force. But we keep sending out our forces in front lines. We just have our miners in the back for castle archers, unlike some people. But we pretty much can't do anything. Their damage on our tower is too much, and saying that we can't get past their army, I'm pretty sure I resign here, because even though they were pulling back, I could not get past them. So yeah, that's the video.